Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive, and I am Cindy. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome in or welcome back, depending on if you are new. And if you are, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Let me know that you're new. Say hello so that I can meet you and welcome you to my amazing community here. I have the best community on Facebook. At Facebook. Where did that come from? YouTube. And you all are so amazing, and I want you to know that I love you so much. Let's see what message wants to come through for the new moon in Pisces reading. And where Facebook came from, I have no idea, but maybe one of you that resonates for. Let's see. What is the energy that wants to come through for you on this new moon day? Wiping the slate clean. We're starting a new cycle. We're starting something fresh, a new romantic cycle at that. Well, my goodness, step out of your comfort zone. Hello. Lots of purple energy, which we all know I love. This is very intuitive energy. This is crown chakra energy. So it's like you're receiving something in your intuition around a situation. Maybe you're feeling love coming in, or maybe you're feeling some sort of a shift or a change in a connection. There's a new romantic cycle here, a cycle of balance. This is an equal effort, equal consistency. This is a healthy, balanced relationship. Maybe you're calling that in. Maybe you're asking for a new cycle in your commitment that you may currently be in that's more balanced, more fluid, more, reciprocal. And it may, I'm finding that my throat chakra, or my throat, is actually like, I wonder if somebody has something that will relate here. Somebody who I'm picking up on the energy of someone maybe finding their voice, maybe speaking some sort of truth in a connection, or, finding, it's like maybe you have found your voice for the first time, and it's like a breakthrough energy. I feel like maybe there's some sort of obstacle that's been removed in maybe communication between you and somebody. And maybe somebody's revealing feelings here because somebody's stepping out of their comfort zone. Somebody's being guided to step out of their comfort zone and maybe express some sort of truth, or maybe tell you how they feel, or maybe do something different. Like, the balance here in this energy is about, consistency and equal effort, equal energy. Perhaps you were somebody who in the past put in more energy and effort into connections, and you've pulled back recently, and you're allowing for more energy to come towards you instead of you being the one that's always chasing, the one that's always doing, the one that's carrying literally everybody's burdens on your shoulders. Maybe you've been really creating balance in connections in your life. But regardless, I feel like there is something shifting, something changing, and a new romantic cycle is beginning. We also have Libra here, as a matter of fact. So if Libra, that may be a side note for someone who needs a confirmation of Libra. It feels like someone is stepping out of their comfort zone and speaking some sort of truth. They're finding their voice, laying down a boundary, creating boundaries. That creates more balance. And that's literally starting you on a new cycle in a relationship. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay. My cards always do this to me. They literally take words right out of my mouth. This is an out of balance energy. You may be feeling confused, or maybe you felt confused in romantic cycles in the past. Maybe you have received confusion from people because you were overgiving. That'll do that. If you're someone who's a recovering overgiver, such as myself, welcome to my community. No wonder you were brought to me. But, you know, if there's this out of balance energy, then you might receive, if you've been overgiving in your past, you might have received inconsistency that just really totally threw everything off and made you very confused in romantic relationships. And so I feel like that is changing, and you are, yes, the Ace of Swords. There's that breakthrough energy. There's that shift and change, new moon energy right here. But also it's like truth being revealed, and it's like you find your voice, and you're speaking your voice from a place of confidence, from a place of security. This is not somebody who is overgiving. This is not somebody who chases. This is somebody who attracts. This is somebody who literally calls in, because they're not needing anyone. They're not needing someone to fix them. They're not overgiving. They're not people pleasing. This is someone who stands in their own power. This is somebody who's very confident, very secure. This is not somebody who is, you know, the overgiving energy. I feel like in the past, if you're a recovering overgiver, I feel like that overgiving energy is coming from an insecure place. And that insecure place can say, you know, if I just keep showing up, if I am the one who does all the things and accepts less, you know, then someone, if I perform right, if I say the right thing, if I do the right thing, if I do too much, you know, maybe they'll choose me, or maybe they will make me feel secure somehow. Maybe they will, you know, show up for me. But honestly, that was you abandoning yourself. And so this person here, which is shifting the whole cycle romantically, is that you're coming from a place of wholeness now. You're coming from a place of security, being your own security. You're coming from a place of independence and self. You're independent. You're self-aware. You're not needing, and you're not overgiving. You're literally giving for yourself. You're giving to yourself. You're setting boundaries that make sure that you are prioritizing yourself. That's what this energy is. But she also is very magnetic, because she's in that energy of self. Sorry, I keep saying self. Anyway, giving and prioritizing yourself. It's like you are coming from this place of, I give to me, I am there for me, I am whole, I am complete. I don't need love to complete me. I don't need a certain person to fix me or do anything for me or give me a sense of security, because I do that for me. And when you're in that energy, I hope this makes sense. When you're in that energy, it's like you are attracting all manner of abundance. You are so magnetic. You're magnetic to attention. You're magnetic to someone wanting a romantic cycle with you. You're magnetic because you're not coming from a place of need. When we're coming from a place of need, we tend to overshow up. We tend to overgive. We tend to overperform, thinking that that is going to get us what we want, but it's literally not, because it's taking from your energy and giving to someone else and creating this out of balance experience. So what you end up attracting is more confusion or inconsistency and out of balance energy, and the opposite of abundance. But see, we have this breakthrough energy here where you find your power, you find your voice. You're not doing that anymore. So it feels like that new romantic cycle of balance and everything, it feels like this breakthrough energy, but it also feels like it's shifting overnight. It feels like you've been working on this for a while, and it's like, you know what I always say, it happens on the inside before it happens on the outside, but we will see the evidence of the things, the work that you're doing on the inside. You will eventually see the evidence with your eyes in your reality on the outside of you. You know, that's your reality. And so it feels like you've been working on yourself. It feels like you've been shifting the energy, and now all of a sudden it's like breakthrough, hello, new cycle starts. Either you're meeting somebody or you're seeing a change in your romantic life, because all of a sudden the breakthrough happens, the cycle closes, and you're seeing the evidence of all this work that you've been doing on the inside of you. So you have this beautiful breakthrough energy that's coming with this Pisces new moon, and it's setting things in balance in your romantic life. I've also got the Page of Fire here, and he's like this brand new energy. It's like a new adventure. It's like a respark. It makes you feel young and excited again. You could be meeting somebody who just like resparks you and makes you feel alive again. You could be starting a new romantic cycle with your partner, and you guys are like dating again, and it takes you back to the old days where everything was exciting and new. You know, the honeymoon period. This has been coming for a while with the Seven of Pentacles too. It's like you've been doing the work. You've been doing your work that you've been doing on the inside is about to pay off on the outside in your romantic life, especially highlighted here. There's some sort of overnight breakthrough energy that's going to change everything for you romantically. And if you are calling in love, that means get ready, because you are literally magnetizing a high level love to you. No more crumbs, no more inconsistency, no more confusion. This is someone who attracts in love that is consistent, that is literally chasing you, instead of in the past you might have been the chaser, but also exciting and new, makes you feel young, makes you feel alive again. Breakthrough in your love life is here, and I love you guys. Let me know who I'm reading for. And if you want a private reading with me about this to see personally what this means for you, that information is always below.